Hello friends, welcome to Shiksharthi. In this session, we are again going to discuss special multiplications, and under the head of special multiplications, we are going to discuss a multiplication between two 3-digit numbers of any number system. So let's start. Now, the prerequisite for this session is you should have gone through our first video or the first session on a 3-digit number being multiplied with another 3-digit number, in which the interim answer is written on the screen. So for example, if I'm multiplying a 3-digit number ABC with another 3-digit number, then this is the way we'll move from left to right. These are the answers that we would be getting in between, and finally this would lead to the final answer. So what I'm doing is I am using this as a lemma for a multiplication between two different numbers, and the two different numbers here are 2, 3, 4 multiplied with 4, 5, 6. As discussed in the earlier session also, let us call the numbers as their number names, as the digit names. For example, the digit in the hundreds place of the first number, which is 234, is 2. So let's call it as, we will not call it as 234, because the nomenclature 234 of a number which is 234 exists only in decimal number system. And since in this session we are going to talk about other number systems as well, so let us develop a habit of number naming in generic terms, and the generic term is use the digit name. So if I have a number like 234, don't call it as 234, call it as 234. Similarly, the number 456, we will not call it as 456. On the contrary, we would call it as 456. I hope this is understood. Okay, now moving from left to right, we know that it is A into D. So 2 into 4 should be 8. Then we draw a line in between. This is just a line of separation to understand that there is a difference between that digit, the digit that belongs to a particular place. The next is 5 into 2, which is 10, followed by 4 into 3, which is 12. So 10 plus 12 makes it 22. Followed by 2 into 6 is 12. 4 into 4 is 16. 16 plus 12 is 28. 28 plus 15 is 43. Next, 3 into 6 is 18. 18 plus 20 is 38. Followed by 4 into 6, which is 24. Now you would see that till now we have not talked about any base. Base here refers to the number system in which we are supposed to do this calculation, and incidentally you would see that all these calculations have been done in base 10 only, because 4 into 2 is 8, which is in base 10 only. Okay, now going forward, let us say that if I had to write down the final answer, and now we know that the method or the concept that we are going to use is the same that we had used in our earlier session of a 2-digit number being multiplied with another 2-digit number, which is Euclid's algorithm. Let's see how to use that. So I am creating a scenario wherein we are writing this just in the same fashion in which we do the division. And as suggested earlier, that here in the base we would have the divisor, the base. So in the first case we are going to take the base 10. So let's say that the first discussion that we are going to do here is base 10. The second discussion that we would do here is how to convert this in base 8. Now when I say convert, that means what I intend to say basically is, if this was a number 2, 3, 4 multiplied with another number which is 4, 5, 6, and both the numbers are octal numbers. Now octal number means it is base 8. Okay, I'm writing this as it is. 8 followed by a 22, followed by a 43, followed by a 38, and followed by a 24. So as discussed earlier, all of these are supposed to be taken as dividends. All these numbers, for example, 8 is a dividend, 22, which is 2 is another dividend, 43 is another dividend, 38 is another dividend, and 24 is another dividend. Once you do this, now let me write down this dividend, which is 24. Now when I divide 24 by 10, so you are supposed to divide it by 10. So in this case, the divisor here is 10. So 10 into 2 is 20, and then you subtract this to get the remainder. Now this, you would see 2 gets carried over to the next, so the quotient here. So we are going to write down the quotients here. So all the quotients will be written here. So the first question that we get from a common divisor, which is 10, is 2. So 38 plus 2, now the dividend is no longer 38, it is 38 plus 2, which is 40. So 10 into 4 is 40, and then we subtract, and then we find out the remainder. Similarly, now the next dividend is not 43, it is 43 plus 4, which is 47. So 10 into 4 is 40, and you subtract 40 from 47. Now the next dividend is not 22, it is 22 plus 4, which is 26. So 10 into 2 is 20, which is 20. And the next dividend here is, it's no longer 8, it is 10. 8 plus 2 is 10. So 10 into 1 makes it 10. And now this 1 will come down as it is. Let's see what are going to be the remainders here. So in the first case, 24 minus 20 will give me 4. 40 minus 40 gives me 0. 47 minus 40 gives me 7. 6 minus 20 gives me 6. 10 minus 10 gives me 0. And this 1 comes down as it is. So this is the answer that we got in base 10. I repeat, if I would have multiplied a 2, 3, 4, which is a decimal number, with another decimal number, which is 4, 5, 6, the ultimate result or the answer that we are going to get, which is nothing but the product, is 106704. Now in the next case, the divisor becomes 8. And then what we are going to do here is, we are going to write down 8 followed by a 2, 2, followed by a 4, 3, followed by a 3, 8, followed by a 2, 4. So we know now that the divisor is 8 in this case. And why do we know that the divisor is 8? Because we have been given with 2 octal numbers, and the 2 octal numbers here are 2, 3, 4 multiplied with 4, 5, 6 of a base, which is the divisor D, and in this case the value of the divisor is 8. Okay, let me start from the right hand side. So this is the first dividend, 2, 4 is my first dividend, so 8 into 3 is 2, 4. And then what we did here, we will do the same here, and then we will see what is the final answer. Now no longer the next dividend is 3, 8, it is 3, 8 plus 3, which is a 4, 1. So 8 into 5 is 40. Next 4, 3 plus 5 is 4, 8. So 8 into 6 is 4, 8. Now the next dividend is no longer 2, 2, it is 2, 8. So 8 into 3 is 2, 4. And finally the dividend here is 8 plus 3, which is 1, 1. So 8 into 1 is 8. You subtract this and this quotient comes down here. So maybe you must be thinking that I should have written this 1 here. Okay, I'll write down 1 here. I'll remove it from here. Okay, and this 1 comes down as it is. So let us see what is going to be the final answer. Let's see that. And before we go ahead, we know that this answer would be in base 8. So 24 minus 24 is 0. 41 minus 40 gives me remainder 1. 48 minus 48 gives me remainder 0. 28 minus 24 gives me remainder 4. 11 minus 8 gives me remainder 3. And this 1 comes down as it is. So if I would have multiplied a 2, 3, 4 with 4, 5, 6 in base 8, the product would have been 1, 3, 4, 0, 1, 0 in base 8. The last that we are going to take up here is base 16. So we have taken the same number 8 followed by 22 followed by 43 followed by 38 followed by 24. Now the only difference between this and any other discussion that we did earlier is here the value of d, small d, which is the divisor, is 16, and now we are going to solve to get various values of the quotient and therefore various values of the remainder, which will give us the product eventually. So the very first dividend that we are going to take here is 24, which is 24. So we know 16 into 1 is 16. Now the next dividend is no longer 38, it is 39. Now 16 into 2 is 32. The next dividend is no longer 43, it is 45. 16 into 2 is 32. The next dividend is no longer 22, it is 24. 16 into 1 is 16. The next dividend is 9. Since it is lesser than the divisor, so this dividend will come down as it is. Let us see what is going to be the final answer in terms of the product that we are going to get in this case, keeping in mind that the result would be in base 16. So 24 minus 16 is 8. 39 minus 32 is 7. 45 minus 32 is 13. Now we cannot have a double digit number, and we know that in base 16 A is given a value as 10, B is given a value as 11, C is given a value as 12, and D is given a value as 13. So since this is 13, so this will be written as D, which is a single digit number of base 16. 24 minus 16 is 8, followed by 9. So this is the final answer that you should get from here. So generally we are talking about only these bases. That does not mean that other bases do not exist, and if other bases exist, which they do, the method which we are using here remains the same. The only thing that would happen if we are taking any other base, we have to take the value of D accordingly. Hope you'll be able to take these learnings to the next level.